Good evening and namaskaram. A very happy World Meditation Day. Yesterday uh, I was traveling, and when I was uh, checking in at the Hyderabad airport, I met this gentleman, a young person, 21-year-old, and he was very cheerful, very helping. Did all my formalities, and and then as I was leaving, like we got to talk, and then he came to know that I am very passionate about meditation, and I love meditation. So the moment he heard that, he was sitting, then he immediately got up, and his whole demeanor changed, and then he asked, "Sir, how do we deal with stress and extreme anxiety?" He was a very pleasing person, very calm, quiet looking boy. But this is his question: How do I deal with extreme anxiety and stress? And will meditation help? So this, and wherever we go, people go through different things, and there is a general awareness that meditation is something that can really help us. And no wonder, we have a World Meditation Day also. That is growing recognition. I remember 10, 15 years back when we speak about meditation, people who are, like, there are not many who would look at it as something that can help. But anyway, today we are here, and, most of you are here. If there are new people here, you are here looking for meditation to fix something. Like when we take a pill, everything becomes all right. When a gadget is not working and you go and give it to somebody, and he rectifies it. So likewise, if you're looking at meditation that way, it is not happening. So this is from a meditation organization you are hearing this. You don't look at meditation as a thing which can fix things for you. It is actually much more than that. It can do wonders, but you have to understand it in a certain way, and then things will start working for you. You know? We look it as a fix because we think we are broken. We are not good. And because we are not good, and because we need to perform in the society and in life, we are constantly looking to upgrade us. In fact, society today is on an upgrade mode all the time. There is an upgrade culture. Don't you think so? We always need to upgrade and upgrade and upgrade. We need to be better off. To the extent that even meditation has become productivity oriented. That meditation is good. This one is not good. Like you do this as a tool to fix something. So when you have different tools, which tool works? Instead of trying to understand what it can do to us, we always think in terms of uh, productivity per minute, per hour, or whatever. And because we don't feel comfortable, you stay with one kind of meditation for a week, 10 days, then you say, this is not working. And then we start moving to something else. Anything that you constantly check, it cannot give you rest. Because when you do something, unless you go to the end of it, constantly, if you are checking whether it is doing right for me, am I calmer than yesterday? Because yesterday also I meditated. If you're constantly checking, then that itself will give you sleepless nights. That itself will give you frustration. Because if you get involved in spirituality and try to understand what this is all about, this machine has gone through so many lifetimes, so many lifetimes, so many different experiences, and because of that, it is in a certain state. For normal people, it is not repairable, to put it mildly. But everything is repairable, But it takes time. It takes time. It takes patience. It requires understanding. What is meditation? Meditation is not a fix, but it is an awareness that is generated. It is a seeing. It helps you see what you're going through, why you're going through, how it can be rectified. You are able to see. It's like if you have a problem, if there is something wrong with you and you're not aware of it, but your friend comes and tells you, points out the lack in you. It is not easy. I mean, most people won't take it lightly. Yes. We don't like people telling us, and that is the power of meditation. Whatever challenges that we have within, we get to see that. We are made aware of it, because meditation is about sitting quietly, eyes closed, resting in a pause mode. And when you do that, things will start changing for you. It's like when you enter your room, it is messy. You can't just wish away it. You can't just close your eyes and say, now it is clean. What do? You just switch on the light, to see. So the mess inside, if you want to know what it is, you also need to switch on. And that is what meditation is all about. You quietly sit, and when you do the way it is to be done, automatically, you start seeing. Light comes inside, and you start seeing. And that effort is required. You cannot do it for a few days, and we do not know when the light will come. We do not know. For each one of us, it is all different timing. Since we do not know our timing, but since we know that this is something that is workable, that patience is required. Even not just newcomers, people who've been meditating for long, who are with us, they also sometimes get frustrated. This is not happening. We need a different. Sometimes people start seeing it as variety entertainment. We need this technique. We need another technique. When you are able to see, when you are going through a challenge, and we are frustrated because we have no clue what it is. But when we are able to see, when we are able to have clarity on the situation, that itself, pacifies. That itself makes us calmer. For that calmness to come, we need to sit quietly. Without that sitting quiet, the calmness is not going to come. That's why we keep talking about witness mode, Sakshi Bhav. Sakshi Bhav is like, watching something and trying to understand it by observing it. The entire focus of meditation, observing yourself. And in spite of that observation, and in spite of through that observation, we growing at some point, we need that growth to happen moment to moment, day to day, week by week. That is when this boredom comes to some people. Some very senior people come and say, I'm bored with this. Give me something else. In fact, boredom is a clear sign that you are winning. Our mind is always thinking about this or that all the time. It is on autopilot. You do not have to do anything. It is thinking all the time. And it is thinking what? One thing, second, another kind of stuff, so many different kind of stuff. But when you start meditating, why boredom comes? Because when you start meditating, the mind do not have options to think now. Because we are forcing ourselves to be with something, with the breath or with the mantra or something. And so the hands of your mind are tied. So that is when it reacts and saying that this is boring. So when boredom comes, just understand that something is happening. It is not that you are losing, but actually from a spiritual perspective, you have started winning. Few more days, stay there, because our mind constantly requires something. When you do not feed that is when you start feeling boredom. The more you stay, the more it will allow you to move into a next plane, where because of your seeing, the answers that you're looking for will start coming. Otherwise experiences will come, it will create trouble for you, it will go. That's the nature of life. When is it that people, when they lived only, they had only one kind of experience? No, it is always up and down and different varieties of experiences. That is life. That is the beauty of life. But to break that challenge, you have to become stronger. You have to build your capacity for it, to deal with such situations. And that is what the seeing of meditation will help you. It will build capacity within you to watch how we react, how we deal with situations. And the moment you start seeing yourself doing things which are not appropriate for the situation, we will do that. We'll learn to deal with it differently. Meditation is all about learning to deal with a situation in so many different ways. Because normally we know when something comes, we know how to deal with it in one way. We do not have many options. How these options come, let us not go into that right now. But if you've been a serious meditator, and if you've seen people who meditate seriously, you would know that over a period of time, such people become more and more calm, more and more capable of dealing with situations, smiling all the time, quiet all the time. That is because you activate something within. So there is tremendous power when you observe something. And that is the crux of meditation, observing. Instead of thinking, observing. Today, we will meditate on our breath. We will start observing our breath. We quietly sit and observe the movement of our breath. And when you observe, thoughts will not come, because observation and thinking are two different things. Thinking is the faculty of our mind. Observation is the faculty of our soul, from the soul space, because soul is in a state of awareness. Observation will activate our awareness. So today, on this beautiful day of World Meditation Day, let this be the beginning of a new year for you, by learning to observe and staying with it. Towards the end, we will give you a small tip as to how we can consciously, move forward, possibly by increasing the time of meditation. When people hear other people meditating for 1 hour, many people run away, like 1 hour sitting, eyes closed. But for some of us, moving into meditation straight away may be rather difficult. So chanting helps. When you chant a mantra, that the power of that mantra, the vibration of that mantra helps our mind to calm down. And so it helps us to meditate more. So we would advocate you to meditate, chant for some time, and then move into observing your breath in the form of meditation. So today, right now, let us chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra for some time, 15-20 minutes, and then let us observe our breath in meditation. And during that time, after a few minutes of observing our breath, we'll also start chanting mantra Soham. And that is basically to keep our focus on the breath more tighter. So when we inhale, we say so, and when we exhale, we say hum. So hum. We say that in our mind, not loudly, in the mind. So hum. So this way. So we will do this after we chant Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Let us start. I am sure all of you know Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Okay, here it is. That is on the screen. So you can read this along if you do not know. Otherwise, chant along and chant aloud. And keep your eyes closed. And at the end of the chanting, keep your eyes closed. Sit quietly, and whenever instruction comes to observe the breath, you start doing that. Okay. Okay. Take 3 deep breaths. Let us start now. ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् 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 ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। 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 ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकाय यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। Silence. Keep your eyes closed. just experiencing the movement of energy. Slowly bringing your awareness to your breath. Observing the movement of your breath. Inhalation, exhalation. Observing the normal breath, the natural breath. Easy flowing, soft, tender breath. No thoughts whatsoever in your mind, just you and your breath. As you connect with your breath, in your mind, start chanting the mantra Soham. So, as you inhale, and hum as you exhale. Harmonizing the Soham mantra with your inhalation and exhalation. So hum. So hum. With each inhalation, you chant internally. So with each exhalation, you chant hum. Your full focus, concentration on your breath. Each breath is important, each inhalation, each exhalation. Do not allow your mind to wander. Stay focused, breath by breath. So, hum. So, hum. So, hum. Do not go after thoughts. Stay with your breath. Conscious observation, constant observation. We are here to just observe. No place to go, nothing to achieve. Just observing our own breath. Where is our breath coming from? Where is it going? Is your breath long or short? Watch. Find out. We are not forcing any silence here. We are just watching. Let the mind work on its own. We are going to observe. We will keep observing our breath. Nothing more, nothing less. Being present with our breath. So, hum. So, hum. Be with your breath. Do not go after thoughts. Be conscious, be alert. Be with your breath. So, hum. Is your breath thick or thin? Watch. Is your breath fast or slow? Moving with the breath as it moves, point by point. Staying alert to its movement. Few more minutes with your breath. Last 2 minutes, be with your breath. One more minute, last minute, be with your breath. So, hum. "30 seconds." Om. 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 Whenever you're ready, slowly, slowly unclasp your hands, rub your palms together, keep it on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then slowly, slowly open your eyes. To make this part and parcel of your life, there is no other go but to get involved. There is no other go but to sit. From a very spiritual perspective, when we start this journey, there are so many other things that are not visible, but that are happening behind the scene. Spirituality is about the spirit world, about the spirit. And so, those of you who start meditating, just know for sure that there is a spirit guide that is appointed looking after you. That's why when you start this journey, at some point of time, you feel the presence of something holding you from behind, something supporting you, something nudging you to move forward. All this happens because there are other energies involved. And as you get involved, you will start feeling, sensing this. We keep telling people that to get into this habit, especially youngsters, when they come and say that we cannot sit for such long period of time. So we keep saying 1 minute 7 times a day. And that is not meditation. That is a practice. What is the practice? You find out in 1 minute how many breaths are there with you. Each one of you will have a different number, maybe 8, maybe 12. So find your number. Once you find your number, anywhere during the day, anytime during the day, wherever you are, you find yourself, you have 1 minute, close your eyes and watch that many number of breaths. And you should challenge yourself. What is the challenge? That when you are watching these breaths, no thought should come. It's easy, right? So easy. 7, 8. And see how many breaths can you hold. If you say that my number is 8 and I am able to stay with all 8, great. But most people would not reach even 3. We have heard this monkey mind, and we always thought it is for somebody else. And when you do this, you will know for whom it is. So if it is 3, then your job will be to make it 3.5 or 4. By consistent effort, it will happen. When you do that, when you are able to hold on to your point of focus, you will just see how life changes. It is miraculously changing. Mystically, things will start changing. What you be desiring will come to you. Right kind of people will come. Right kind of opportunities will come. Unwanted things will leave you. All those things will happen. And the thing that you need to do is to make your mind empty and still. So when you do this 1 minute 7 times or even 3 times, when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed in the night, first thing when you do in the morning, when you wake up, sit in your bed and just watch. Then come out of your bed. Before you slide in your bed for sleeping, do that. And in between some time, just watch. And let that be the takeaway for you. This is not a spiritual homework. This is something that will help you get hold of your mind. And anything and everything that we experience in this world is through the mind. Unless you have that mind in some kind of control, you are not in control of your life. You do this, your life will fall in place. On that note, I take leave. And if you are new here, do join us every full moon and every new moon. We come, we sit together and we chant, we meditate, we talk about something. And if you are in certain cities on Sundays, we also come together for an hour and a half, and you can join that. So happy World Meditation Day. Those of you who got hooked, don't go away. I am going, but you sit and meditate. Okay? All the best and good night. Namaskaram.